Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's anti-procrastination day for those of us who follow the Fly Lady. So let me know today what you're going to be doing that you've been putting off. On my blog this morning, I wrote about the top 10 things that I hear ladies tell me that they've put off, that they've not been able to get around to doing, that they just don't want to get started. It's that first step that's hard. So today is anti-procrastination day. Take advantage of it. Go ahead and start that thing that you've been putting off. It could be doing some decluttering. It could be dusting. Might be shining your sink. It could be a lot of different things. So let me know in the comments what you're going to work on today that's on your list that you've been putting off. And it's probably been there for a while. And today in the living room, we're going to put away anything that's in there that doesn't belong. So if you've been decluttering this week, you may not have much to do, but go ahead and spend that 5 to 10 minutes in the living room today, taking care of things, making it look pretty. Hopefully we've got all the Christmas decorations down. We're not yet to Valentine's Day, so there's no guilt if you've still got some Christmas stuff out that you're enjoying. Most of it's red anyway or winter themed. So go ahead and start thinking about what you're going to do with those ornaments and decorations that might still be hanging out in the living room. And go ahead and think about if you want to change some things around decorative-wise for Valentine's Day. I still have a Christmas poinsettia that's blooming, so I'm interested to see how long it makes it. One year, my Christmas poinsettia made it till Easter. By Easter, I was a little bit tired of it. But as long as it's healthy and still pretty, we just leave it out and we see what happens. Your home blessing today is to wipe your windows and mirrors. This is one of the things I see procrastinated. People don't like to take the time to do the windows because they think they've got to do this great big job. Use a cloth and do it quickly. You don't have to do every single window pane in your house. Go through and do your mirrors first. Hit the windows that you see the most. If you have a glass door for your entryway, take care of it. Spend 5 minutes on this home blessing. It doesn't take very long once you get started. Tonight we're going to have beef stew for dinner. Last night we had an Instapot meal with Cornish game hens, and they were delicious. And it was really nice to have them all cooked in under an hour. And they were just so tasty and tender going through the Instapot process versus baking them in the oven or doing something else with them. So that was kind of a fun little thing we had last night. And they're really cute and the boys enjoy them. So if you're looking for a little bit of fun to add into your mealtime, little Cornish game hens are a really nice little option. I picked mine up at Aldi's and they're not very expensive at all. And this week we're going to also move into a new month. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the habit of the month for February. We're going to work in a different zone. So today I want you to use this as your day to do those things that you've been putting off. Get the home blessing finished. Work on the zone mission. So tomorrow we'll start a new month and a new habit and we'll be ready to roll. I want you to get that sink shiny tonight before bed. All you need to do is take care of the dishes. Put them in the dishwasher, wash them, and put them in the dish drainer, whatever. Give the sink a quick rinse with your little hose or with a cup of water. Wipe it with your towel and move on. You don't have to make it complicated. It does not have to be bleached every single day unless you're handling raw meat in it. That's the only time I bleach mine daily, is if we're putting a lot of raw meat in the sink and we're rinsing it and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I just do the quick rinse it out, wipe it, and move on. I don't take a long time doing any of this, so I'm able to get all of my routines done every single day. This morning I got up early, had quiet time, breakfast, had my morning exercise. I'm dressed all the way down to my lace-up shoes, and we're going to start school as soon as I get done with this video. Someone asked me today if my children can get their schoolwork done in 3.5 hours in a day. And as a general rule, they do. They're pretty motivated to get on with it and move it along. And they're older. They're pretty much independent learners. The years when they were little and I was having to spend time doing phonics and out loud reading and doing a math lesson with everybody was much more time consuming for me. Their lesson times were still short, but it spread out the homeschooling throughout the day for me. Now that I only have 3 at home and they're able to do independent learning, I am able to let them use math DVDs, and then I check over their work, and they do their independent reading for history and science, and then we do language arts. So it is possible for us to do our homeschool in 3.5 to 4 hours during the day. It does not take us all day, and I don't have to spend that whole time period concentrated teaching either. I'm able to work with them and let them work independently and come back to me. So sometimes it's like trading out kids back and forth as they come with their work, but that's what has worked for me as my children have grown and gotten older. If you're in the season of life with little ones that you're homeschooling, it's much more labor intensive for you, and if you have several of them, it is going to take you a little bit longer. So combine the subjects you can combine and move along with your phonics and your reading and your math time in little small steps. And if you need to use nap time for some of that stuff, use nap time if you've got a baby in the house. You may even need to use some evening time if you're having a hard time occupying a toddler while you're teaching an older child. There's lots of different strategies you can use to get your homeschooling done with your kids and not spend all day at it. I want you to have a fantastic day. Drop me a note in the comments and let me know what you're working on today. I'm going to get my laundry started and we're going to do some schoolwork. So you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.